Yeah, so I've been in the job about 9, 10 months, and with this Canadian national team, I've really enjoyed the process of trying to push the level at which we can play. Clearly, we have a very talented player pool, and over the last 5 years, the game has developed so much in the country and specifically with our national team. I think it says a lot about winning Concacaf to qualify for the last World Cup, and then where we've been able to take things since Copa America and now to where we are now. I think we're very excited about the opportunities that lie ahead. And I have to say, I think right now in Concacaf, you have four nations that have established themselves as the premier football nations right now in the region. I think maybe the four best coaches that we've seen representing these nations. And I don't know if we would go by FIFA rankings or how we've done in tournaments or whatever, but I think now you see four teams that are very established football nations that have a very good chance of winning this tournament. I think all four. And I think also the ability to establish a very high level of what we can achieve in 2026. So I'm excited for the next month, but also looking forward to the summer of 2026. Yeah, well, I think for us, the U.S. and Mexico, we don't have as many opportunities for competitive matches. And certainly now this tournament and this semifinal and final really place a big importance on our overall competitive development and readiness for 2026. The excitement, I think, the challenge of getting here, and then the excitement of who the opponents are, I think adds to the prestige of what this tournament is becoming. And winning this trophy will be no small task for any of the nations here. And certainly for us, we know first with Mexico, the level of respect that I have and we have for the game in Mexico, for what Javier has accomplished with the national team, with the kinds of players that he has, the passion that they have for the sport in their country. We know in all ways that this will be a major test, one that we're frankly very excited about. I think we need, for our overall development and with an eye on 2026, we need to be in these kinds of matches to test ourselves, to test our teams, to make sure that we're prepared and ready for everything next summer. So I'm really excited, really respectful of all the opponents, and yeah, we're really looking forward to this tournament. Yeah, we've now spent close to 24 hours together here up here at this dais, and we've talked a little bit about the challenges of what having a Thursday match specifically in this window for a semifinal means. It's thankfully we have some time with our teams, and we've established certain ways of playing and ideas of who we want to be, and we'll have to draw on those experience with not having been with our teams for 4 months, with knowing that we have incredible challenges of what the level of the opponent will be and what the passion in the stadium will be. I certainly know that on Thursday, March 20th, that we're going to see a lot of green jerseys and a lot of Mexican fans, and this will be a major challenge. Also a lot of pressure on the Mexican team and certainly manager, but I think that it's been about establishing what you want your team to be about and trying to create an ingrained DNA and a belief system of how you want to play the game and how you want to handle difficult moments. And all I can say is my experience with this Canadian national team from that perspective has been incredibly rewarding. It's a team that really loves to play for their national team. It's a team that cares deeply about being Canadian and is starting more and more to believe in themselves as a football nation, as a football powerhouse in the region. So this will be a big opportunity for us, but obviously a massive challenge. These international tournaments for Canada mean something different now. And, I'd as an American, I'd like to address the 51st state discourse, which I find unsettling and frankly insulting. Canada is a strong, independent nation that's deep-rooted in decency, really. And it's a place that values high ethics and respect, unlike the polarized, disrespectful, and often now hate-fueled climate that's in the U.S. And look, Canada values a lot of fairness and unity. It's a place that I've learned as the national team coach where people really believe that their differences make them stronger. And honestly, it's one of the things that I've enjoyed the most about our team is that they exemplify this as human beings and as a team. And look, they're almost all first and second generation Canadians coming from different heritage and cultures, but they uniquely are incredibly proud to be Canadian, to represent their country, to give everything to each other, and the love that they have for each other and playing for their country. And to me, this sounds very familiar to years past, right? So for me right now, I couldn't be prouder to be the Canadian national team coach. And I found a place where that embodies for me the ideals and morals of what not just football and a team is, but what life is. And that's integrity, respect, and the belief that good people can do great things together. And so if I have one message to our president, it's lay off the ridiculous rhetoric about Canada being the 51st state. As an American, I'm ashamed, right, of the arrogance and disregard that we've shown one of our historically oldest, strongest, and most loyal allies. But one thing's for sure, okay, when I look forward to a month from now, is I know that this will fuel our team, the mentality we have, the will we have to play for our country, the desire we have to go after this tournament in every way and to show on and off the pitch exactly what Canadian character is. So obviously I really look forward to the challenge of playing Mexico, but the tournament as a whole, and I guarantee that our team will be ready.
Aunque para mí es el Golfo de México, evidentemente, ¿eh? By the way.
Agreed.